welcome on in. Welcome in, welcome in. Tonight we are doing the Dark Series read. If you have never watched a Dark Series read from me before, just know this read is not for everyone, okay? You have to be 18 or over because there are some topics in this that could be triggering, so keep that in mind. If you've had some previous trauma, etc., just please keep in mind there may be some content in here that's quite triggering for those of you. This has been a series that I've been pushed to do over time. It's not something that I truly enjoy doing, but it is something that, God's kind of pushed me to do. Is like, you need to do this, you need to do it, you need to do it. So it's one of those reads that where it could be intense. Sometimes I can cry because, I am an empath as well. So I do connect with the energies that's within it. So it can be kind of heartbreaking at times when you're talking about different subjects. So keep that in mind as well. Also, this is not a read, again, like I said, for everybody. Okay. This is not meant to scare you, to freak you out, or anything like that. This is meant to go to whom it needs to hear whatever is being put out. And if you know this is your read and it resonates with you, you're going to feel that pull and be like, yeah, oh my gosh, okay. And you're going to know. And a lot of the time, like this reads deal with different crimes and etc. Typically, whether it be unsolved or, whether they're missing person, missing people, or whatever. Now, keep in mind, sometimes it could have happened in the past, but I typically try to connect with the current energy, or it may be something that will be happening here in the future. So keep that in mind as well. That's why I always say, like, if you're my returning people over and over, I love you all, but just keep in mind, this may not, most likely may not be for y'all. This may be for somebody that you know, or a friend of a friend, or something like that. It is a collective energy, but it could possibly pertain to you as well. So I normally say, for my people, grab some popcorn, grab some snacks, grab something to drink, because, it's, sometimes it's not for you, and that's cool. Everybody loves doing all the love reads, and they like doing all the, the high vibe, all the, they make you feel good kind of reads. And I enjoy doing those. I really do. But being the person that I am and what I've been given as far as responsibilities go from God, thank you very much. Yeah, I'm like, thanks. I've been guided to do this as well to help those who are in need. Okay, so Cassius Queen, Delaney, welcome in. So without further ado, we're going to hop into it. I'm going to pull out and see possibly who is involved. So we're going to get the who involved in this. So who's the who? A traveler, somebody who travels a lot, careerist, and a driver. I'm getting like a getaway driver or something, or somebody's trying to flee. Or somebody's trying to travel towards somebody, educator, a teacher. Or somebody who is very wise in a sense to where they're extremely smart, very intelligent type of person. This person may like music. That's the second time it's careerist. Somebody may have a career as a traveler, or they travel as part of their job. So I'm not necessarily saying a pilot, because it does say driver here, but this person travels often for their career. So it's funny that's, and mind you, this is like a couple decks that are 2 to 3 decks that are kind of put together. So for that to come out a second time, this person does travel as part of their work. Okay, what else do we have? A king. Somebody who's got a position of authority. Or this is somebody who's very dominant, domineering, controlling. They're very precise. With the chef and educator here, okay, I'm getting cold chills, Could be something about the cooler months, fall, winter, could resonate. Person is whacked. Whoever this is, they are like freaking whacked. Cappuccino. I thought you quit, Delaney. Like, this person is like, they may have lost their shit. Like, really kind of like lost it. I don't know if you've ever seen the show. For some of you, it's like Once Upon a Time. Doesn't that look like Rumpelstiltskin in Once Upon a Time? If like you know what I mean. Where he was very much a trickster energy. And conniving. Like when he was in his Rumpelstiltskin. Well, even like when he was in the present times, I'll put it that way. He could be very conniving, very evil, and very selfish. And this person like thrives in chaos. Or maybe this person grew up in chaotic energy where their parents were always fighting, always arguing. This person may have seen some very inappropriate things as a child. I'm getting like the mother may have kind of like slept around a lot. The father was extremely abusive. I'm getting like a lot of alcohol, drugs involved. Just during this person's growing up. So they were used to seeing all the negative around them. But this person, they could have an attachment on them. I'm getting a vampire. This person has a thirst for well, y'all know what vampires do and what it is that they consume. So let's just put it that way. This person may be very getting about mid 40s, could be early 40s to late 50s. Getting this person may do this as like, it's a spiritual seeker here. You know what, this person may be religious or part of like a cult, a religious cult, where it's like they do this as like sacrificial. But with the chef and the educator, it could be somebody who is very precise on how they harm their people. It's like very, it's almost giving like very Hannibal Lecter kind of thing. Like very precise on how this person tends to do this. But this person in their mind, it's like, they think that they're doing something for the right reason, but, you know, they're clearly, like, off the rocker. And it's funny because, like, I'm seeing the chair here with the rocker. Well, he's not really on a rocker, but he thinks he's above. And I keep saying he, and I'm getting that this is a male. So this person I'm getting could listen to, I don't know if it's really techno music. It doesn't have to be. They have keepsakes. This person keeps keepsakes. And this person could be using, like, because this also says celebratory. So it's like they pat themselves on the back for their precisiveness, the precision on how they're able to carry out whatever it is that they're able to carry out. This person may follow people before, it's like they target a specific person. Somebody who is like, that they feel like they're inadequate, like somebody else is better than them, or if they it's like projection, like if they see somebody who is better than them or doing better than them, then they take that as a personal challenge to try to harm that person. Now, this child may have been abused, or this person may have been abused as a child. They could have been abused by teachers, coaches, etc. But I'm getting, like, because this child felt like that they never had power of their own growing up, they felt like they had to regain their own power back, and this was like their way of being able to do so. Hey, Siva. It's been a while, Siva. How are you? Let me see. Let's see, like, the why. Well, not so much just the why, but let's see a little bit more about this person. This person is like, and I'm literally getting cold chills. Person could be in law enforcement, don't have to be, but I'm getting this person's imbalanced. This person's has high, low, lows, and it's like they get high each time that they are able to, in their mind, it's like perceived as a victory and not being caught. It's like they get an adrenaline rush by doing this. The cunning deceiver. They use clever tactics to commit crimes undetected. So this person, like, you may not even think or realize that this person, it's given like, what is it, Ted Bundy kind of way, where he was perceived as like a very genuine, caring type of person, but at the same time, like, and it was supposed to be very handsome and all that other stuff, and women just kind of like gravitated towards him, but he had this extreme dark side to him, and that's what this is kind of giving, is like you would never like know that this person actually committed all these atrocious crimes, and this is more than one victim, is what I'm getting. Somebody who is like, I mean, like across state lines, maybe even other countries, etc. A network, underground network of criminals coordinates illegal activities with precision. This person, I'm getting like, with the concealed and the cunning deceiver, this person could be someone who is a professional, or they see themselves as a professional at what they do. But I'm also getting like, this person could work in the corporate world, or they have to wear a suit for work every day, or business professional attire. And it's like, I'm getting mundane job. It's It could either, I'm getting one or two. Either it's a mundane job and this person is just not satisfied with the position that they have, or this person may have, they may be like a supervisor or something, but then those who are above him, make him feel like he's inadequate at doing his job, and then the lower level makes him feel like he's inadequate at doing his job precisely, where he ends up feeling like overwhelmed and like he's not good enough, and people are harping on him all the time. So he feels like this is like a release. He feels blasé, like where it's just same shit, different day. Nothing's going to change, da-da-da-da. But at the same time, so he feels like numb on the daily. And the only way he actually feels some kind of feelings is when he, carries out his activities. And then he's able to kind of revisit and think about, so the trinkets and everything, he's able to revisit and think about what it is that he did, and he kind of like gets off on that. The insidious scheme, a gradual and deceptive plan leads to significant criminal consequence. See, over time here is what gives me, like, it's been, this person has done this several different times, many different times. I got, and this person plans out in detail exactly what they're going to do to their next victim. And it's like a fantasy that they have to fulfill each time. So they wind up fantasizing exactly what it is going to be for their next victim. And then, of course, they, it's like nighttime traveling to follow or spy or watch and wait for the perfect time and opportunity. With the aces. Like he almost goes into a rage, because it's like everything from the past like bubbles up to the surface, and then he just kind of like snaps. There could be a total of, I'm seeing like possibly four victims or more. This person will get caught. I will say that. They're going to get caught. They're too much in their ego. They're going to make a mistake. Because you see here, these three aces are on fire, but the last one is not. So I'm getting like this person may have done this 3 times before, but like the 4th time, the 4th victim, they're actually going to get caught for it. All right, what else do we have? What about the ascetic musician here? Okay. Stolen identity. This person uses different names, different personas, just to lure their victims. You see the suit here. They may even look like they're a very classy, upright type of guy, but they're a fraud, basically. They claim that they may claim that they're an attorney, in another state or another area, and they're just there on vacation or whatever. And or they just transferred or something. But this person uses like whatever different identities in order to lure their victims. And I'm getting like maybe in a more up-end type of bar or club or restaurants, kind of things like that, in order to lure, I'm getting it like women victims. It could be males as well. This person hates their dad, whoever it is. They like hate their dad. So that aggression comes out, and they hate their mom. This person may actually be very good at playing an instrument. Or singing, or for some, or for one, it may be something very, like, something alluring about their voice. Like they're very charming and very, they have such a good way with words to where women just kind of fall into this person's lap in a way, but it's the ones that seemingly kind of either reject the advances or play hard to get or something like that. That's the ones that he actually wants to go after, because those are the ones that he feels like that they're, I'm getting like too empowered or whatever. The misplaced trust. Trust in the wrong person results. Okay, yeah, he tries to get these people, or this, whoever this is, his victims, to like trust him in an effort to kind of lure them away, maybe try and be like, oh, you know, I'll walk you home, or you know, why don't you come back to my place, blah blah blah. And you know, some people want the one night stand kind of thing, which is one thing, but then when they get back to where they're going, this person may have some sort of hidden room at their home, or it's just another location. It could be like, oh, I want to show you my office space, and then take you to some sort of abandoned building, and then that's where things are happen to perform there. The hidden influence, yeah, definitely this person wears a mask, and you got the mask and the madman, and so behind the scenes, this person is like, whack. You got the silent witness. There may be somebody who knows. Or they may have harmed somebody who actually knew a little too much. But it does say a crucial piece of evidence is overlooked, but holds the key to solving a major crime. Time. Something about time. A false alibi, possibly. Again, with the charming, they may claim a false alibi, that they may have been somewhere else at a certain time. They could have been like, I'm at home, alone, watching TV, da 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 da. This person may have even like left their cell phone at home because they know it gets tracked. So in an effort to be like, well, I was at home, you can check my phone's location. You got misleading, what'd I say? Misleading alibi. And then the false security. Created sense of safety lures individuals into a trap, leading to criminal exploitation. So, yeah, like I said, this person tries to make you feel safe, etc., in order to lure their victims. Misleading alibi. Okay, you see the PC or the laptop right there. There was some sort of false evidence that this person tried to portray. Like I said, maybe it's like the cell phone. Okay, well, my phone didn't go anywhere. Da 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 da. They could have tried to track this person through like their GPS system on their phone, GPS system on their car, or something to that. And I'm talking about investigators here. In order to rule out this person, but this person may have actually been on foot. Because this person may be getting tried or going to be tried for just one, when they actually committed possibly 4 or more. But the one that they're trying to convict this person on is, he could have known that specific one, he was on foot. create a sense of space. Okay, to lure. Yeah, but there's some sort of evidence. There might be camera footage somewhere within walking distance that picks this person up. Like on a shop or store, or even like a red light, you know, where sometimes you got cameras at the lights. Somebody could have caught this person on a recording on a cell phone. Like I'm getting like in the background that places this person at a certain location, certain time and day. They may not realize that they have it. All right, what do we have here? Let's see about some evidence or what else is going on. You've got someone coerce the killer. Coerce. But I'm getting demonic. Do you see right here? It does say someone coerced the victim. Now, there may be to where somebody paid this person. This person could be a hitman, a woman, getting a hitman. That's in another scenario, is what I'm seeing. Like that could be to travel to a certain location to take someone out. Could be getting paid to do that. But this specific one, I'm getting like this person is under some sort of has this like demonic hold on them. Crime may be solved by DNA testing or other scientific methods. So there could be like some sort of DNA it could be like under the nails. In a sense to overpower this person. I'm getting like, I don't know if they tie them up in some sort of way or knock them out first, and then they take their pleasure out on the person. So there may be DNA as far as that goes. Getting blondes. Spontaneous behavior or mental illness contributed to the crime. So there's something that made this person snap. This person may have been cool for a while. Okay. But there's something that this person lost that caused them to just flip a switch and snap. They know what they're doing is wrong, but they just, I don't know. But you got illegal activities played a role. I'm getting there could be some sort of drugs involved. This person could be shooting up. This person could be smoking, whatever. But it feeds into the illusion, the crazy mindset of this person. Yeah, just passing through the area. So this person could be saying, oh yeah, I'm only in town for a short bit. Just passing through. Something about rain or sun covering, protective covering. Person could definitely wear gloves and uses the night to try to hide themselves. Could also be actual mask when they actually approach the person. Need to interview more suspects. Now there's more than, there's somebody who actually knows. It's something even small detail. Either people at work could notice different behavior, like this person could have been fine And it does say spontaneous, so something made this person kind of snap. And then all of a sudden this person at work is introverted. They could be like nervous. Or just very secluded. It gives you like creepy vibes a bit at work. Or it's like a nervous tendency this person winds up having at work. They're acting a little bit more erratic at work. Like there was a shift, a change in this person's behavior. And coworkers may have noticed it. They may have even picked up on something else. Cell phone records may provide important clues. So there could be something, maybe this person did take their cell phone with them. I did say something about cell phones, to where they it's going to ping off of a certain tower. This person may have like a burner phone. Important details are not being revealed to the public at the time. So authorities may know something's going on. They know a lot more than what is being told. They may have their sights on this suspect, yet they may have ruled this person out initially, and they need to kind of revisit and take a look back at that. Okay, let's see what else. You've got natural disaster. Could have been something naturally that happened to this person. That's the second time the house. It's giving like, it could have been a fire set forth to a house, a tornado, earthquake. But this person may feel like they lost everything, and it's like they are restarting over. Or this person is acting, like I said, erratic, rival, competition. Give me more on that rival. Can I have something else on that rival? Okay, not a rival. Okay, what is this? So, fraud. This person can possibly say that they work for a, in like cyber communications, or in some kind of business venture like that, where they're like an online mogul of some sort. Like maybe they're an entrepreneur, but it's part of a cover story that they give to people. Accidents. Okay, this wanted to flow over here. So that was an accident. There may have been a car accident that caused this person to lose something. It could be a wife, children, or whatever, and it caused this person to just freaking snap. Their wife could have been very domineering, very much of a perfectionist, and really been on the husband quite often or whatever. But somebody very similar to what his mother was like. I'm not... the mother could have been drinking and driving, and I'm getting like the entire, like, the accident, no one survived, and the children were in the car, if there was like a younger child. So this person like lost everything. Rival, no. And so it caused this person... Okay. Now, there is something here where somebody could be trying to, they took out a false life insurance, or they took out a life insurance policy. And they're paying somebody to take another person out in order to collect from some sort of life insurance. either by means of, it's like they're trying to cause somebody to lose their home. This could be a spouse, an ex, or even parents. This person is a frenemy. Somebody who claimed that they love you or care about you, or maybe they used to. But this person is actually your rival. Like, you don't want this person in your energy. You may have actually blocked this person from your energy. Stealing. They're spying and watching, keeping track of where it is you go, what you do. They could be trying to do something to your vehicle to make it look like it was an accident, or they're trying to do something like at the house or whatever. Could be involving drugs. I know that's kind of straying away from the other portion, but I'm picking up a couple different right now. Partner. Yeah, it's could be an ex. Could be somebody who you are currently married to. So you know. It's something about money. Maybe something about being so far in debt. Outside, out in the open. Yeah, they're trying to get you out in the open. Or get somebody out in the open. They're praying and wishing and hoping for your downfall. Final ending. Contract. Okay. Yeah. You may have divorced this person is what I'm getting outside. Like, this person is no longer. But after your divorce or whatever, this person may have tried to get a life insurance policy. Or maybe even like while you were still going through the divorce, they got a life insurance policy out on your name fraudulently to try and cause you. Party. They're waiting for a celebration. Yeah, evil, demonic. This person's evil. Gift. A medical emergency. This person's going to get caught up. You're going to wind up getting some news that this person has some sort of medical emergency. Meaning, like, whatever, I'm getting like if there's death magic or whatever, that this person, it's backfiring, and they're going to be the ones in the hospital. Because this person has tried to get you out in order to take you out. Could have paid somebody. I don't know how it's intertwined. I did say hitman earlier. So this could be somebody who is a professional hit person who takes they're very detailed in their work. Key. Hidden, missing. Okay. I'm getting like underground network of people who do this for upper class. This person could be a conservative, or I'm getting like far right, healing and recovery. Elephant though. There's something about the elephant in the room, like everybody knows but nobody says. Due to fear. Or you could just have a difference in political beliefs with somebody. The death card. Okay, surveillance. Watching you. Yeah, it's jealousy. You get an ex-spouse. I don't know, maybe they feel slighted. Could do with money, but I'm not. Well, that person may be in some serious debt. And they're waiting for some sort of news about an ending. And there's something about getting rid of evidence. The key, the key, the key, the key. You could have lost the key, or a key had been taken from you. Somebody has the key to your home or your car, or they're trying to access it to cause you some sort of harm while you travel. Yeah, they're trying to cause some sort of car accident or something. A female, and delays. Abuse, neglect. Yeah. Man-made disaster. A weapon. Could be using a child. Or they feel like, or there's something about a child. And a weapon. Weapon, a child. Man-made disaster. Abuse, neglect. This could be like they're trying to, maybe a kid knows something about this. But they're being forced to keep it quiet about something that happened on a trip, or to cause a downfall by another person. Health issues, home safety, health issues, evidence. Okay, I know what this is about. We don't need to address that. You're being spied on. Somebody's being spied on over and over and over. Where you go, what you're doing, what's your next move. They could be trying to cause you some sort of health issues, some sort of poisoning. But I'm getting like you've got somebody who's watching you, spying. DNA, there's something about your DNA. DNA will be found with DNA. Or something about a pattern. Yeah, repeating pattern. Something has been going on over and over. Low vibrational, yes, low vibe person. That stank face. The truth is coming out. Caregiver, medical staff. And that's caregiver. Somebody can work as a nurse practitioner, a doctor, something about a truth. There could be somebody who's accessing medical records illegally. Or trying to obtain your DNA illegally. There's something about a child. Oh, when I get into these cards, it gets to be a little bit like, something with the wealthy. Maybe you'll be coming into some money, or somebody owes you some money, and there's somebody else who knows that you're supposed to be receiving this. Yeah, and so they're trying to take you out, or there's some sort of gift that you're receiving. All right, let me put these away. Initials could be S, T, S, I, another S, I, N, K, and C. Those could be relevant to you. I'm getting, I got casket. Somebody's really trying to take somebody out. Getting nest. So there's like a nest of snakes. Somebody who does really think that they're top shit. They think they're king. Something about your sister could be involved. Or somebody wants you to sit, like they want you taken down, and I'm getting tisk. But there's something like they want you to shut up, sit down, and be quiet. That could be that child as well. Something about an island. And something about timing. And Tink. Fairy, Tink, Tinkerbell, Disney. Again with the flying. I just got Red Bull. Red Bull gives you wings. Cass. C-A-S-S. Cast. Somebody could be walking around in a cast. Or foot, leg, what, or foot, hand, arm, like, I don't know. Cast. Or just something maybe about a cast iron skillet. That's out there. I get Nico. Something about a kiss. K-I-S-S. Maybe somebody likes that band. A kiln. Something about a fire. Or somebody works with ceramics or artistry of some sort. Crayons. I'm getting crayon too. Somebody could have a fear of clowns. I know that's random. Someone wants you to let them in your home. Like wants you to invite them in your home. Sink. Something about a sink. Sink. Sinking in debt, maybe, or something about the kitchen sink. It's like maybe they're saying like, oh, they took everything but the kitchen sink, kind of thing. Somebody's saying stop, like you need to stop. Somebody could knit. Somebody is snake. Something about snakes. Something about sty. S-T-Y. I know I'm looking at these, but if it's coming to me, it's coming to me. But see the triple S's? Somebody cries, boo-hoos a lot. They're able to cry on command. So like they're a good bullshitter. Something about shaving, like this person may not shave very often. Like a facial. Ink. Something about ink. Somebody has to wait for the ink to dry, or ink. Something about the ink. A contract coming to an end. Something about Citibank, C-I-T-I. Could be relevant. Kin, K-I-N, family. This person may have felt like family to you, or, you know, they make you feel like you're family. Okay, what do we have here? Oh, hey, Dan! Oh, I'm sorry, I missed you, Dan. Sorry, I'm, like, really, tapped in right now. Alright, what else do we have that helps with this? I'm getting like there's two different stories, possibly three different stories. So it's not the same one from the beginning. I'm getting like there's a couple different, there's like a paid hit job or something for some sort of life insurance policy. Either from a current spouse, or I'm getting possibly, oh, the ink to dry, waiting for the ink to dry. It feels like it's time's running out. Like they need to do something before the ink dries. So I don't know if you're going through a divorce. I don't know if you're doing something like somebody's like they want like be taken out before some sort of contract or something comes to an end. So it could be marriage contract, a business contract, a whatever, something to that effect. dagger. There's a dagger there. Number 3 could resonate, but I'm also seeing a bullet, so something about that. Somebody sharp, quick-witted, could be sharp-tongued, or again, smooth talking. So it's like their brain is pretty sharp when it comes to, like, I'm getting like maybe like comebacks or whatever. You know, somebody tries to, I'm getting like arguing. This person tries to maybe argue consistently with not just facts, but any way, shape, or form that they can get their way. This person feels like they have to always be on top, no matter what. You got cigarette. There's also rose petals there. Somebody could smoke. Or there's something about maybe a cigarette butt being found in a location where it shouldn't be. I'm getting this person may be promiscuous. Or, yeah, could be promiscuous. Because if you see, I don't know if you can really see this, but like her top is extremely low cut. Like enticing, you know, something like that. But her knuckles are red. So whoever this is, like the final person, because I said, you know, towards the beginning with this, the 4 aces that we see. Oh, did I put it back? Oh, I might have. But the 4 aces that we saw earlier, I'm getting like they're the final person, the one this person may be going on trial for, or whatever. There's something about this person actually fought back, because if you see the knuckles, or this person may have been beat, like really beat up. But whoever the last person is, they put up a fight, hell of a fight. Number 54 could resonate. Number 9, 32 could resonate. Number 5, a bathtub. Somebody trying to cause a drowning, or there may be evidence in a bathtub, like blood or something to that. Hammer. There could have been a blunt object used to knock this person out, and then with precision. Because they felt this person was like stuck with them. If you see the chains here, it could be a spouse. This also could be like somebody speaks very bluntly with a sharp tongue, very blunt, and it could lead into some sort of argument or dispute. Again, there's something about a bathtub, a rope, being bound and stuck, bound, chained, and stuck to this person. They could definitely feel like that you were walking away or stepping away, or whoever this victim was, stepping away, and they did not like it. So it's like they feel like that they're bound and stuck to you. It could be something about religious thinking. Footprints. Something about a, could even a digital footprint. Something about this person's search history. Yeah. They could have tried it. Oh, they could have tried to erase their search history or something to that effect. Or they're trying to implement something onto somebody's search history behind the scenes to try and frame somebody for a situation. Number 14, number 15, so number 5, number 6. Number 7 or number 16. Oh, 14, 15, 16, 17. But this person's being met with a brick wall. They're trying to get by some sort of firewall, maybe. Chain. Again, with the chain, I told you. Like, the pieces are linking up. Or people are linking up together for some sort of plan. Or the pieces are coming together. Poison. Poisoning someone's mind to create some sort of imbalance, or there could have been some sort of poison in food, drinks, towards another person in order to get them to cooperate more efficiently, effectively. I'm getting that there's something about this poison, or this person is just very toxic. You may have like tried to flee and break away from this person to regain your own stability, your own balance, but there's something about this person's like, no, you're not going anywhere. Now, if this ties in with the past one and that car accident that we saw, there could have been, and it's to save the poison here, something about there could have been something that was slipped into that person's drink that caused this person to become either incapacitated, or to where it's like they black out behind the wheel or something to that effect. To make it look like it was an accident, a natural accident. So it's some sort of something that they may have slipped in to where it's like not detectable. You know, even like during an autopsy or something, it wouldn't be detectable of what the cause of the person creating in the accident would be. So they feel like it wouldn't tie back to them. Whomever this was, they could have actually went to the hospital and sought some sort of medical care for some sort of symptoms that they've been experiencing for a while. It could have been like undetectable, like they couldn't find what's the cause or what's wrong. But it could have been like slow poison over a long series or long period of time in order to cause some sort of health issue. It's all about freaking money, I'm getting. And like somebody's butt hurt because somebody was trying to leave the situation, or even had maybe talked about it. But this person, like their ego was like, no, and so like they flipped a switch. Number 26, number 8, number 4, number 9, or number 18 could resonate. Alright, let me get these cleaned up. Please tell me none of it applies to y'all. Hey, Star Love, how are you? Okay, we're going to get this. We're going to get some locations. Well, let me see. Is this it? No, we're going to get, who's the victim? The victim. We're going to talk about the victim. Because we got like who. Or let's talk about the victim could be, or victims, pluralized. So who is this? Flying berserker. Somebody's very resilient. Supportive, partnership. They could be trying to portray that this person is crazy, which is like total gaslighting. I'm getting. But this person is actually very supportive, very loving, very kind. You got God by your side. They're saying like, oh, well, they think that they're better than everybody else. Da, da, da. That's the mindset that this person is in. Is like they're trying to cause drama and harm, specifically harm, to somebody who they think is like, it's projection, who they think is better than them. When in fact, they're like, oh yeah, well, they're so judgmental, they think they're so righteous, they think they're so da da da. But this person, whoever it is, it's flip it, switch it. Like that person has that image or idea in their head where this person, because they act right, they do the right things, they make, right decisions and things like that, they are like, oh, well, they think that they're like goody goody, they're above everybody else. But in fact, vice versa, that other person, they're seeing them as making the choices that they know that they should have made instead of making the choices that they do make. And they always, seem to make the wrong choice, the wrong decision or whatever. And that's what they seem to feel like. They feel like that they're always making the wrong decision. But in fact, it's just they're never learning the lesson from the decisions they do make, so that way the next time they don't make the same mistake again. However, I'm also getting that this person, whoever this is, the victim, is protected by God. And the guardian angels are surrounding, has help. Now, this person may have, the person who is doing the attacking, they could be controlled by some sort of demonic entity, or like it's giving a lot of rage, a lot of anger. Somebody who wants to cause some sort of chaos and disruption in somebody's life, because of, if you see the two different dynamics, it's like they think that they can take on this person and take them down, but this person is protected by God. There could be a difference in religion, or there could be something like, okay, well, we're going to test this. You see how protected by God you actually are, da, 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 but you're very protected. Whoever this victim is, quester. Okay, founder, pioneer, groundbreaker. Victim could be an entrepreneur, somebody who is looked at in the community as being very stand-up, righteous type of person, very knowledgeable, could be knowledgeable about history, very adventurous. They don't mind challenging societal norms, or even, going against societal norms, if that's where they're guided to go. There could be somebody who is also involved, again, with trying to find, it's like shedding light on, somebody's going to find the location. They may just wind up stumbling upon it. But you have this, whomever is trying to cause the chaos, trying to lure somebody to come in, like almost like luring somebody to come towards their death. The faceless person, behind the scenes cowboy. Yeah, they're trying to rope this person into some sort of situation. It's like a lure. But you have somebody helping you, somebody who knows. Somebody who is religious, same religion as you possibly. Epic, a legend. This is how lives are made. Underground. See, underground, something about an underground tunnel. could even be basement. Something about somebody's basement. They're hiding something in somebody's basement. Or something's hidden in there. Whatever this is of like royalty from like religious royalty. Part of the Magi possibly. They're gonna get caught. Oh, and they're gonna get their ass spanked is what I'm getting. Whoever's trying to do this. Yeah, I'm getting like this person, whoever it is, or people in the previous scenario, they're gonna get caught because they're messing. They've done horrible things or planned horrible things towards somebody who is like an upright citizen or an upright type of person. They may challenge the norm, but they break through. It's like they tear down walls in order to create a pathway forward. And this person, whoever it is, they don't like this, the victims being able to be empowered like that. They don't like that at all. But this person is really, or people, the victims are really like upright, righteous people. But you got somebody coming in to try to, a giant. Just giving David. This person, whomever the perpetrator is what I'm getting. Like, they've fallen into the pleasures of their dark side. Like, truly. And they can't stand the victim because they feel like, oh, they're so righteous, they're so uppity, they think they're better, da da da. And I'm getting that mentality to where it's like, they could have felt like all their life they were trying to fight to do the right thing and, you know, be looked at and portrayed as like a good person. But in fact, it's, you know, their family has like made them feel a certain way, like they're not good enough, they'll never be good enough, they'll never do this or never do that. Or maybe they had some sort of kind of supportive-ish kind of family, in a sense, maybe extended family or whatever, but in their mindset, they're stuck in this past being like, no, they're not good enough because, you know, they see certain people who they feel is like always making a correct decision, you know, but not every decision is a correct decision. Of course, we are all making mistakes, but in this person's mind, it's like they hold to somebody to such high regard to where it's like they have to meet that level, and if they can't meet that level, you got to tear them down and take them out. It's just, it's really power, control. And that goes back to that first scenario, power, control, domination, domineering. Like, they don't like empowered females, or even males for that matter, to where if they are very much in their masculine energy and very much in their powerful energy, like they feel like that they need to be taken down to. Because they'll call that person out for being wrong, and I'm getting that, a lot of that at work. They're inadequate, or they feel inadequate at work. You got occultist and nightmare. Yeah, it's losing their mind. You see, losing their mind and possessed. Like, this person literally could flip a switch and just go into an absolute outrage. They just lose their mind. Yeah, because they see whoever this is, whoever the victim is, like they see the strength, They see the courage. They see the dynamic of, you know, these victims or this person. Take it as resonates. And they see that, you know, they could be very creative. They could be, you know, just really looked at as a genuine good person. And this, whoever this is, they don't like that. I'm getting like this person may like to be the center of attention. And if they don't get their way, they'll flip and snap. Or it's but they got some sort of attachment on them. Or literal possession. Let me see like locations. We're going to see possible locations. And this could be locations if there is, because I did say with the 4 of Aces cards that I saw that there's possible 4 victims. Just the one, they may be caught for just one of them and tried for only one. The other 3 just, they may not know or may be unable to tie it to this person. Or group. Or because it could be like if it was a hired person. School. Something about school resonates. Education. Something about education. So getting there could be it's a checklist. Like somebody has to meet certain criteria, because you see like the papers in the back. Getting like right here is like a list. So it could be a list of names, or it could be a checklist of criteria that, you know, has to match a certain profile for this person. Court. This person may have already been arrested before, has a criminal background. Workspace. This is what I was kind of getting in my head, like that mundane, everyday kind of like same thing over and over. But it's technology as well. This person could be in tech, or they say that they are very good with tech. Again, with the traveling, they could have to travel for work. They could have to travel for school. It's giving like office space. Let's show. Have you seen my stapler? You got library. This person is could be very well educated. Very well. Person could collect books, or they love to read. On the contrary, this person could have an issue with reading as well. Dyslexic or slow at reading. They just hate reading. Park. Somebody got a park nearby a school. Or a court. It could be like a school and a court close to each other, but there's something about the park that's nearby it. You got lab. Experiment, analysis, innovation, invention. Fuel station. Again, there is that, I'm getting the blood thing again with the lab and the fuel station. Like this person may like to consume that. It's disgusting. Or maybe like something about a specific gas station this person watches you at. Mall. It's a lot of different. I mean, I got hospital, beach. Bank. And in the vehicle. You could have a camera inside your vehicle. Somebody's able to watch you, or something about the GPS system in your vehicle. Somebody's able to track you, where you go, what you do. they're paying attention to your shopping habits as well. They could be parked outside of your house, watching you. Watching you at work or while you're working. I'm getting somebody could play basketball because I'm seeing the court, like, or tennis. Tennis as well. Alright, let's see kind of like, additionally, like the whys. The whys. Like, why? This is where the drama comes in. First big guy. You almost got fired today. Aw, sorry, Lova. Alright, you've got a new beginning. Whoever the victim is, like, they just wanted some sort of new beginning. 163 could resonate. What else do we have? They feel like a failure or a disappointment. They've had to start over. 42, 103 could resonate. Somebody, this person could have a dog. Hypnotic. Says under the influence. Can't think for themselves. This person, I think he's like the workplace issues. They got problems at work right now. Parental issues. Party animal. This person parties. And they are a straight up liar. So they could be getting harassed at work or some sort of issues going on at work is triggering them. Look at how creepy that is. Like, that's just creepy. Ew. It's giving like siphoning off of children. That's gross. Could be, again, it could be a teacher. That's gross. But they feel like a parent getting in the way, a controlling parent figure. Yeah, what I say about childhood, like controlling the father figure is what I'm getting. Or somebody in a masculine energy. And you got somebody, a Pinocchio. But he wants to be a real boy. They probably don't, they feel like disconnected from the world in a way. To where, like, everything is, like, their life is like an illusion in a way. I mean, not, it's weird. How do you describe it? It's like they're detaching, like, from their mind or from their body, or, yeah, how do you say that? Like, they feel so far away from reality to where they feel like nothing is real. Even to touch, they feel like nothing is real. Palo Santo, cleanse your energy. Ooh, black sheep. The victim here, I'm getting like, is a black sheep. They could be spiritual. Entanglement, hot and cold, and obstructing. Somebody could be doing sacrifices on animals. You got third-party outsider, extreme inconsistency, roller coaster ride of emotions. You could be dealing with an air or water sign or a fire sign. 121, 67, 178, 188, 160, 59, 209, 206, and 175. No place like home. Somebody feels lost. They're pissed off because they've been kicked to the curb. And not even for another person. I'm getting for their own peace. Because you see train ride, I would, if this was in the upright, I'd kind of give this like, you know, it's somebody who hops from one relationship to another, to another, to another. But I'm getting like this person feels like upset because like they were left. And it's not like they have it's not like they have a viable reason why this person left. They're trying to come up with viable reasons why this person left when they know in reality that it's actually because of them. You got secret stash, something about money. Somebody's hiding money, or they're keeping something's hidden. Something's hidden. Ooh, this person could be getting fired from work, or they're leaving work to move towards new love, growth mindset. Oh, there's something about chaos. Paying to cause some sort of chaos. Somebody had a brainy idea. I'm getting like brainy idea. Love affair. Whoever this is, they're like YOLO. They're like literally like in and out. Whoever this perpetrator person is, they really try to lure them in through sexual energies. This person could have had like a large amount, I don't say a large amount, but they could have had like various amount of jobs, different jobs. They could be trying to lure it's like those who they think that are out of their league or whatever, they see that as a conquest, that they have to go after that person because they see that person as being more powerful, for when I say it like that. And so those are the victims that they target. This is the ones that they seem to be like out of their league. So that way they can, in their mind, show them who's boss. Very dominating energy. Okay. This person could, okay, wait a minute. This person could have multiple kids. Different baby mamas. Closeted. Oh, but this person is, or skeletons in their closet. Disconnected. Yeah, that's it. Disconnected from reality. Stranger danger. They're watching you online. Celebrating. Fanatic. And bitter. Whoever is this bitter person, they're like on some sort of drugs, alcohol, or yeah, they can't deal with some sort of loss that they've experienced, and because of that, it's made this person snap. And this person is like watching. They're obsessed. They couldn't deal with rejection, and they see whoever this is out there. Again, this could be like an ex, somebody who's going through this divorce process, out there celebrating. They're going through a glow up, looking good, having fun, things like that, because they're away from this situation now. And like I said earlier, with like the life insurance policy thing, you got online, disconnected, like this person is totally disconnected from reality. This person could be they could be bisexual, but yet they're closeted, so like they keep that side quiet. Or there's something like, again, it could be a criminal history that they've kept quiet. And then you got multiple babies. Too many to handle. This person could be behind on child support payments, or there's something about child support, some sort of hidden motive about child support, secrets, lies, disconnected. Yeah, the disconnected, like here, it's like you've split from this person, and it's, again, something about waiting for the ink to dry. Could be some sort of secrecy about blocked, canceled, deleted. Like you blocked this person or something about keeping something behind this, keeping something quiet, maybe something personal. Somebody's got like somebody could have harmed infants. That's all. Like in a moment of like rage and fury. Where else it says that's dirt, that's awful. And like multiple. Okay, can we get some timing? Okay, for the first situation that was going on, with the 4 victims thing, up to 4 or more, with the precision person, one whacked out, by the end of the year, this person will be caught. 38 or number 11. Okay, the next, okay, so by November, I'm getting, or 7, or somebody's birthday could be in November, right? Yeah, don't force things. Somebody needs to make sure they are making proper movement, because this wanted to come in the upside down. But they need to take some sort of action. Getting before winter. Don't force things. So it's like, make some sort of movement, but take some time to think about your next actions. Okay, they're not all upside down. Making sure. Number 33 could resonate. Number 6 could resonate. Tomorrow looks promising. Somebody feels like whatever is, I don't know, second scenario, like it's gonna falter. Yeah, it's gonna falter. It's gonna come to light. Number 2 could resonate. You got stay positive, refocus, and stop waiting for it. Release expectations. Okay, quit thinking negatively, because you may wind up getting to the point where you're losing hope, and some sort of maybe finding a body or whatever next couple of months around May. Something could happen May. 43, number 7 could resonate, and you're going to receive information. Okay, 90, or I'm going to read that backwards. Somebody is definitely dyslexic, because I was going to read that backwards. So 59 or number 14 could resonate, or number 5 could resonate. And again with the 7. So something happened around May, and some sort of action needs to be taken. There's not much time left. Between this May and March, no, this is the last March and this May. Something's been going on since last March to this current May we just had. Number 8 can resonate. Stop focusing on time. Rhino! It's time to move forward. So, there's news. Once you receive this news, this person, I'm getting like they may wind up getting death penalty, and it may be carried out next March. It's time to move forward, and then you'll be able to move forward. Number 7, and you know, don't look at the times. You need to release, let it go, release expectations. But if you're worried about how it's going to end up, I'm getting like whoever this is, they're going to wind up getting a needle, or they're going to stick the needle in themselves if they're like hooked on some shit, because that, with the whole drugs aspect, they may wind up ODing, or again somebody's trying to cause some sort of death by poison. So there's that. Hey Lisa, how are you? Last up, let me get like a couple zodiac signs for the involvement of, it could be the victim or it could be the perpetrator, so keep that in mind. All right, you've got Aquarius. Again, with that travel, they could portray that they are humanitarian around the world, so they travel. Capricorn, Cancer, Libra, Scorpio, double Scorpio, Sag, triple Scorpio, damn, Libra. So there's something about Libra, Scorpio. It could be a Libra, Scorpio cusp, and Capricorn, double on the cat. It could be a Cap, Aquarius cusper, Libra, Scorpio cusper. What I'm getting is what's hidden is coming to the light, or will be coming to light. Justice will be served with the double Libra. And you're going to be able to kind of be at peace, because there's some sort of transformation that is happening that's going to be able to catch whoever this is. Like some sort of piece of evidence is going to be found that may have been hidden or may have been unable to see clearly to begin with. Is going to wind up being found, and they're going to find this evidence, and it's going to be like the key to the it's like a key piece of evidence. So, and they're going to be able to build this case like to proceed, and it's going to be basically almost no doubt. All right, that is what I have for y'all. What did y'all think? Okay, take a deep breath in. All right, what do y'all think? It's kind of like, I'm getting like there were 3 different situations going on there. Like 3 storylines kind of like trying to come together. But they may coordinate, but they may also be 3 different situations going on. So, crazy. Absolutely, whoa. So, and I know normally I don't come on this late at night, but I appreciate y'all for being in here. Lisa, Delaney, Siva, Starlova, am I missing anybody? Cassius Queen. I appreciate all y'all for being in here. Though much of it may not resonate with y'all at all. But I appreciate you guys for being here. If you haven't done so, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And yeah, these kind of reads are like, they're draining for me, very draining. Just like, ugh. So I may come on again tomorrow evening with the collective read or love collective read. I don't know, I'm not sure, but I gotta kind of do a little bit of a recharge. So, all right. You guys have a fantastic night. I appreciate all y'all. And I will see you later. You guys have a fantastic, great, wonderful night. And I will see you soon. Love you. Bye-bye-bye.
Your mindset is your most powerful tool. Believe in your potential, and you'll unlock endless possibilities. Challenges are just stepping stones to greatness. Stay positive, embrace growth, and watch your world transform. Your thoughts shape your reality. Think big. No one has the right to judge you, because no one knows what you've been through. They may have heard stories, but they didn't feel what you felt in your heart. Your experiences, struggles, and triumphs are uniquely yours, and only you truly understand the depth of your journey. So, hold your head high and live your truth regardless of others' opinions.